On today's episode of WatchJRGo, it's go time. The concrete guys are pulling up right now. What is going on, guys? I am WatchJRGo, and like I said, we're here in the warehouse, and yesterday I got basically everything cleaned out. If you take a look around the shop, I moved every obstacle that was in the way of the concrete guys, and they are already pulling up outside. They're gonna remove all of this. Hopefully tomorrow I'm walking on a nice slab, or I guess riding the hoverboard around on a nice slab over there. Last thing I gotta move, and we'll throw the GoPro up in the corner and get a time lapse of all this work going down. I cannot wait for this to be done. It's gonna be so nice in here. Well, this is a tough thing to record, but these guys have been out here working all day and they've got the whole 20x8 cut out. And they're using the Bobcat over here. The Bobcat has the jackhammer attachment on it, which is super cool because they're just driving around busting up all the concrete. So very soon, I think all of this can come out. Check out that gigantic section we're removing. All of the nasty stuff in the floor is going away. So that's gonna be amazing. And hey, we found that pipe. Finally found that pipe. It was, there it is, right there. That was the electrical. Look at this. This is a pretty odd anchor here. They actually like cored it and then put in a, oh, it's a whole steel post filled with concrete or something. So anyway, this is a pretty tough thing to record because obviously it's mostly just jackhammer noise and concrete saws, but the time lapse should do the trick. Well, I can't really talk it all inside, but now you can see why the wires wouldn't come out. There are 2 junction boxes under the floor. Who does that? Apparently when they like report or did little sections of that stuff, maybe that giant 12-inch, that's what it is. Guys, come on. That huge 12-inch I-beam that was in the floor, they probably cut all the power accidentally, and then they put 2 junction boxes in there, and that ruined it all. Man. Well, that's why we couldn't save my wire, and now I'm gonna go save that wire. I can pull it out now. Of course, this is the easiest wire pull ever. I'm super happy about it. I just grabbed it with one hand and it started coming out. So that's what it was. All tied up under the concrete. It's also very full of water. All right, we got it all out of there. This will become the feeder wire for one of those poles over there. And I won't have to buy another, probably $100 a wire right there. Whatever was attached to this I-beam was never, ever, ever going to move. Look at all the reinforcement they welded in there. This is channel iron. Big channel iron too. Well, today we learned that putting I-beams in concrete and then pouring just a ton of concrete into the pit is like the worst thing you could do to concrete, guys. They spent the entire day jackhammering on this pit and that pit, and they basically got nothing done, you know? They got the trough around it, which is the normal concrete, but all of this stuff, I mean, look at it. There's 6 inches of slab right there. You can see 6 inches right at the bottom where my finger is. Look how deep this goes. It's tough to see the perspective, but the concrete must be at least 12 inches deep, and none of us were expecting that. It is absolutely massive. It weighs a ton. We tried to get some of this out with the Bobcat. Nothing would work. And of course, they couldn't get the post out that I need out right there. So they're coming back tomorrow after they rent an air jackhammer on a trailer because the electric one just didn't have a chance. They did a great job and got almost everything out of here in that pit. And this one, I mean, they made some progress with the electric jackhammer, but over here, this is the one that mattered. And the second I saw the concrete move out of the hole, I was like, we got to put a liner in it. This is a swimming pool. So unfortunately, I'm not going to get my indoor swimming pool, and I probably don't want it anyway. Sounds like a bit of a nightmare, but look at that. Look how deep the concrete runs. You can see that's a 12 to 16 inch I-beam. It's huge, and that concrete just goes on forever. They tried breaking down the side of it. No go. When we originally talked about this job, I think both of us expected it was going to be a one-day, quick in and out. They were going to bring the Bobcat with the breaker. I do think that breaker might be a little weak on that thing because it struggled. And just knock all this out, scoop it up, take it outside, and then pin it and put it in the fence and pour concrete. But that absolutely did not happen, unfortunately. So they're coming back tomorrow. We've got another 8 a.m. day, and then Wednesday too. I think they're planning on pouring Wednesday. I was not planning on this consuming my week, but it happens, and it'll be fun to watch all the progress. Luckily, it was an absolutely perfect day. We left the doors open the whole day. Nobody was cold. Honestly, I was working so hard cutting that metal down that the sweat was dripping down my face and my glasses fogged up and I couldn't even see anymore. I had to stop working. Got tons and tons of the metal down. You can watch that now on this time lapse. That is it for today, guys. Don't forget to head on over to shop.WatchJRGo.com where you get cool shirts. Not like this, although we should probably make some that say like warehouses deserve swimming pools or something like that. And please like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, and I will talk to you next time. And there were 2 double trains today. I've never seen a double train since we moved in, or one that sat there, so sorry about the dinging. This train's been sitting there for like 30 minutes and there's no second train coming that I've seen yet. And then earlier there was a double as well. First ones I've ever seen here.